this is all about you guys and getting your questions answered, and then introducing you to the NUC, which stands for the next unit of computing. Now, you know, there's laptops and such, but if you still need the power and you know, the capabilities of a desktop, now you don't have to have this gigantic tower with all of these, you know, all this taking up all this space. For the actual contest, at the end, looking at, you know, all of these submissions and getting an idea for how, you know, creative students are, and I think there'll be a lot of really fun ideas. I think there'll be a lot of or maybe there'll be some that are just kind of off the wall, but cool, you know. So.
Well, we're the Portland State Aerospace Society. We build and fly high-powered rockets. We've been at PSU for about 15 years. We've built multiple different versions of our rocket airframe.
We have multiple ways we can incorporate it into our group. One of the ways we're thinking about is our ground control system, or rather the interface system for everybody to look at.
It's certainly very powerful and very compact. And the fact that we would get one for free and be able to play around with it and try to do the coolest thing we can is a great opportunity.
My idea was to cluster the NUCs together so we can have some big data tools. So we're going to cluster the NUCs really wide, so 3 or 4 of them together, to act as one computer, as one single CPU. So having, you know, maybe like $1,000 barrier to having your own little home lab of big data queries and stuff like that could, you know, incite the world for really cool research in the future.
Well, mine was to build a server or a cluster of NUCs that would, as a server, get hopefully better performance per watt than a traditional server by using passive cooling and a shared DC power supply that would be efficient between the NUCs.
This is a competition, one of several that we have started. Through the extracurricular learning, such as NUC competition, students create their own ideas, and they go through the prototyping, ideation process, and compete. I think that's a very important part of the student life. A high percentage, the majority of the engineering industry in the state of Oregon is around the Portland area. And we're in a natural position to have partnership with them.